Hello there, I am back with another recap of the seventh round in Chicago Open. I was playing against Chandran Kapil, International Master. Surprisingly, I got the second white today, so I was hoping to get a chance to win the game. And before this game, I decided that I need to change some stuff because in the previous game, uh, in the morning one, yeah, I did not really put my opponent under any problem because in critical positions I did not think so, and my goal was that in order to overcome this rush, I don't know why I am rushing, but I guess it is in my nature. But in order to handle it well, I decided that every move there is a 30-second delay. So I'm not gonna make any move without this 30 seconds. So basically, I was spending for every move 30 seconds. Anyway, in this tournament, playing fast doesn't matter because gaining time it's impossible. It is delay, not increment. 30 seconds. So that's one thing, and the second thing, I actually this is a good idea. I would recommend the viewers if apply in your games. So as soon as your opening knowledge ends, I forced myself to spend at least 10 minutes. So this way, I feel like the quality was not bad in my game, and let's see what happened there. So in this position, I got in the round two against Tanitolua. Uh, I think he's almost gonna become international master prodigy. Uh, I think he was a refugee from Nigeria or something like that and made news at the time. Anyway, we played. I played this line against him. So knight c6, bc, queen d3 with trading on g3. So my opponent also went d5, queen g3, takes, knight f6, g4. He started with bishop b7. In my previous game, you can check recap too. My opponent went for this line, which was also an interesting game, and I won. My opponent this time played bishop b7, and honestly, I think I haven't checked this line deeply. So I didn't know, and I did spend 10 minutes here, and I decided to go g5, which changes top line, takes de, and put the bishop on e3. By the way, Angel's second line I did not even consider, but there is some rook h3 move. Could have been interesting try actually. Wow. Anyways, bishop e3, that was already my thought, so he goes rook to c1. And in this position, I this I think I was kind of thinking that I have seen this position before, but I checked my notes. I've never analyzed this position, so I didn't have any clue. But I came up with this c3 move with the idea to play b4. I think I've seen similar ideas in this kind of positions. Even though I am a pawn down, his pawn structure is pretty bad, so I want to play b4. And I think it better would have been to play c5. Engine doesn't like c3 move and says a4 would have been a much better choice. So bishop e7 and a5. Yeah, maybe actually I should have spent more time. Yeah, I was trying to force myself to think, but in this position I spent only four minutes, which was not enough, I guess. Anyway, I played c3. He went bishop e7. I pushed b4. He went for castle. I kind of was worried about this rook d5 move, with the idea that if I play bishop c4, he can sacrifice, yeah, exchange, and maybe yeah, here definitely he has a good compensation. So rook d5. There was also rook d1 move with the idea that rook will be well placed, castle, and I was thinking like not rook d5. I was thinking that maybe here bishop c4 would be better try, but no, angel says that black close to equality. So yeah, rook d5 would have been nice move. Instead he went for castle. I pushed a4, strong move, and already actually I have a advantage according to the engine. My opponent I think played another bad move, allowed me to play b5, ab, ab. And now I have a pass pawn. So he goes rook to a8. I went king d2. And in this position, he spent a quite long time. I was wondering about this position. Seemed like a somewhat forcing. I felt like this should be winning for me because the king is marching towards a5 and b6, and there is nothing he can do. Let's say king f8, king b3, king e8, king a4. If bishop d8, then I take. So here king goes to a5, king c8, king b6. Yeah, just winning. So instead he goes bishop d5, and in this position actually I did not play c4, which might have been inaccuracy. Oh boy, did I miss big? Like, engine says play c4 and any other move black is fine. I played king c2, and apparently he had c4. I did see this idea, but I thought that I have b6 and then rook comes to a7, but engine says this position is equal. Boy, did I spend enough time here? I kind of spent 7-8 minutes, which is not bad, but yeah, I think what happened is that I kind of didn't like this idea. I felt like playing c4 doesn't favor me, but engine says it doesn't matter. This king march and it's still winning. Yeah, I made a terrible move here. Luckily, he didn't play c4. He played like he returned the favor, I guess, as they say. GF, and now I didn't miss my opportunity. I played rook hd1. Now I am threatening take a8 and play rook d7. So he takes, and played rook a8. But in this position he was lost, I believe, because rook d8. I thought rook a7, rook d7, and then bishop comes in, and there is nothing he can do. Instead he plays rook a8. I take, and then I start marching with the king. Yeah, there is nothing really he can do. f4, bishop c1. So if he plays e3, I was planning to play f3, cover e4 square, and there is another big problem. Not only I am gonna push my pawn, but the bishop doesn't have any square. Soon it's gonna be trapped. So instead he played bishop e5. I went king b6, f3, gf, ef, and here I played a nice move, bishop d3, covered e4 square. So he went bishop d4. Now I trapped the knight, bishop. Here he is, I mean, okay, in blitz maybe this would work because see this, there is c4 is draw, but I was not gonna play obviously cd. I was gonna play bishop e3 and the position is winning. Instead he took f2, I took a8, bishop g3, and I feel like it was a classy move. Like I played bishop h6, even didn't let his pawn to go forward. So yeah, and after bishop e3 he resigned because I am taking f2 and c5 and pawn is getting queened. So yeah, overall I think I played a fine game, but I'm not happy about this point that after bishop d5 probably I should have spent more time with calculating c4. I mean, why I know why I didn't play c4. Now I remembered. No, it wasn't rook a1. In this position, I thought he plays f5, gf, bishop f6, and a1 is hanging. I take here. He takes rook a8. Oh, king b3, bishop d4. By the way, king b3, bishop d4. Engine also says, oh, this position, white's advantage diminished. But here there was apparently bishop g4, important move, king f7, and then rook d1. I stopped bishop d4 and winning. Okay, anyway, yeah, overall I think fine game. At least I was spending more time than previous games, so at the end it did help with the quality of the game, and I won. So tomorrow 2 games left. I don't have any choice but win both of them in order if I wanna fight for the first place. So we will see. Tough tournament. Let's see how it ends. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.